All right, welcome back to Hemi Brothers Access. John here again. It's the last day of May, and before the corn got too tall, I wanted to come out here and scout it and see what we've got going on and do a video, kind of an update video on how the corn's progressed with all the different planting situations I had this spring. And I figured I'd start here at the dairy. As you can see, the dairy barn and creamery over there, the calf huts. Silage bags. This will be our silage corn, and because we spread a lot of manure out here in the fall, I don't know, I probably need to quit it, but we always do conventional tillage out here on our silage ground, and so that lets us cheat. We usually get this in first, so we can get it chopped soon enough so we don't run out of feed. So anyways, we kind of cheat on this, work the ground, and here's our silage corn for 2018. This right here will be a pioneer number, 16 something. It's 116 day corn, and it's about chest high on me and looking very nice. But what I wanted to show you is here. I don't know if you can see, but there's definitely a difference. See, this corn over here, the pioneer number is about 16 inches taller than what's in the center of the field, and that's because what's in the center of the field is a Mycogen BMR corn, brown midrib, and that gets its name from, you can see there under the leaf, the brown midrib. It is a silage specific corn, low in lignin. Supposed to be a lot better quality feed, but also the trade-off of less tonnage. As you can see, it's a lot shorter right now than the pioneer corn that's bred to make corn. So I planted the end rows, I guess the first 24 rows here in the pioneer number, just to protect what's in the center of the field, because being that this is low in lignin, it's the standability is not as good. It's known to blow down, so we planted the outside rows in the good standing corn and this in the center. So we're just trying 35 acres of this BMR corn this year to see how we like it, before we just so we know what it is, so we don't plant, you know, everything into it for our silage and really have it blow flat and hate it. So anyways, this will be it for this little clip here. I'm going to go out to some other farms where I planted into alfalfa, and then another one where I planted into a very heavy manure application, and then where I planted into a heavy cover crop. So all right, okay, so now I'm in cornfield where I planted into a very heavy cover crop residue. After wheat last year, we seeded in a cover crop rather than wheat beans to build organic matter and to fix nitrogen out here. We did wind up putting in hydrous on last fall though as well, and here we go. So it was very heavy residue. You can still see it on the ground down here, but yeah. So one thing that I have noticed with this is that we sprayed it too soon. We sprayed this already, and as you can see, a lot of the weeds were stuck under the residue, and the chemical didn't get it. So hindsight, we should have just waited and for everything to emerge through all the residue. And because yeah, you can see here, we're gonna have to come in here. It's on the books to get sprayed, but we have to come in here and do another herbicide application. So I guess hindsight's 2020. So anyways, this looks pretty good here, and I got a very good stand. I had set the planter just the way I wanted it, but there are some spots like nice tall corn there, and then comes down to kind of, I mean, it just hasn't reached the nitrogen yet, and it's kind of like this all throughout the field, pretty uneven. You can see right there, there's some spots there where it looks a lot better now, but it really looked like hell for a while. And that's something I've kind of heard about planting into cover crops once you go this route, is that it doesn't look the greatest for quite a while. So but in the end it doesn't really matter, but I don't know, we'll see, we're learning. So all right, here's this one.